It's SPOKEies University from DS Simon Media, featuring Tina McCorkindale from the Institute for Public Relations.
Welcome to SPOKEies University. I'm Doug Simon, CEO of DS Simon Media. My guest joining us via Skype is Tina McCorkindale. She's President and CEO of the Institute for Public Relations. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me, Doug. I'm excited to be here.
Great. Why don't you start by telling us a little bit about the role of the Institute?
Sure. So the Institute for Public Relations, we're a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and we've been around for about 60 years. And we do research that matters to the profession. And we have multiple commissions that also do research and measurement, digital media. And then we also focus on industry topics like diversity. But everything we do, we try to make relevant to the profession. And then we also hold workshops and professional development so people can do their jobs better.
The SPOKEies now are the first awards program to actually recognize the contributions of in-house spokespeople. Why do you feel it's important to recognize them who are doing an outstanding job based on trust, authenticity, and effectiveness?
Right. Well, your in-house spokesperson is probably one of the most important people to both your internal and external audience, because they are the ones who give your stakeholders trust in what you're doing, and they're the ones who also help promote your message. So I don't think we recognize them enough in the industry and how important they are and how challenging their jobs are, both trying to balance the needs of the organization, but also the both external and internal audiences as well.
Yeah, you've touched on credibility there, which is so important. And that's going to be a key part of the awards program. But it's also critical for organizations looking to build their market and build their value.
Yes, exactly right. And credibility is absolutely critical. If you don't have a credible spokesperson, your organization's reputation can be affected and your message may not be disseminated.
Any thoughts on some best practices and tips for corporate and nonprofit spokespeople to be as effective as possible?
Yes, there's all sorts of tips you can give, and part of it's if you're talking about sort of the physical characteristics of a spokesperson, it's having the confidence, having the projection of the voice, making sure that you're maintaining eye contact with your audience. And it's also some of the nonverbal, because 93% of communication is nonverbal as well with eye contact, but also your tone of voice and how you speak to people, and how you answer the questions and how you represent your organization. People want to feel like they are being heard, that they're being cared about, and that message from the organization has to be conveyed through stakeholders, through your spokesperson. And audiences are really savvy. And if they detect that you're lying or in some ways not telling the truth, or just your questions, or your sort of dodging questions, or even pivoting questions, they pick up on it. They're very, very savvy. And we've seen that numerous times, even this year, with some crises that have hit organizations.
Yeah, and we also see an advantage that the in-house spokesperson also has a greater depth of knowledge. So if a different question comes up, they can understand it's not just memorized, rote talking points. They can actually engage better with the viewers, with their key audiences. Well, we couldn't be more excited to have you as part of the process as a judge. I know we're getting lots of nominees coming in. It's going to be some very difficult choices to have, but there's going to be some great winners.
I'm really excited. So I'm not familiar that there's any awards like this, and I'm excited to be part of it.
Great. Thanks so much for your help. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks so much. I appreciate being asked. Thank you.